Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Please remember to like, and if you're new here, subscribe. Now, yesterday I reported about Nadia and Miracle, and that Miracle made a few posts going off on Nadia. And so people wanted to know what happened. And so I was really shocked as to the reason this drama started. And so Miracle made a TikTok explaining her side of what happened.
So everything goes by smoothly. We make it to Houston. They drove to Houston, which I rode with them, so we all three of us rode in the car together. We get to Houston, everything is going fine. I had got told a change of plans that we were gonna leave on Friday instead. I had no problem with leaving on Friday, but I did ask why were we leaving when were we leaving Houston, because I had clients on Saturday, so I needed to make sure if I was to go out there I'll be back before my clients on Saturday. So I did let them know that I had clients Saturday, and I was told we'll be back on Thursday, but Thursday ended up being Friday, and that was cool with me long as I got back before Saturday. I was told after the event that we went to, we were leaving in the morning, which is Friday, which is today, which we were supposed to be leaving this morning. Nadia and Zay had a change of heart at the function on planning on staying. Mind you, I have makeup to do Saturday, so I cannot stay. Either way it go, I cannot stay out there. In which they knew that I had makeup to do, and with them wanting to stay, I felt like that was kind of inconsiderate of what I had going on, because how the fuck I'm gonna get back? They drove out here, and they don't want to go back. They don't want to go home now. So it's like, what I'm gonna do? Just cancel on my clients? So yes, I felt like that was inconsiderate. So leaving the event, on the way back to the B&B in the car, me, Nadia, and Zay are discussing that I have to go home before Saturday. Like, we have to leave on Friday because I have someone to be Saturday, which they knew. So we get back to the B&B. It's been told to me that Nadia was going somewhere for the night, and I said okay, but it was arranged that we were leaving Friday. So we're chilling at the Airbnb or whatever. I go outside to talk on the phone. I never even knew Nadia had left. I knew she was leaving, but I didn't know when she left. I did not know. She did not tell me anything when she left. The only person that knew she had left was Zay, because I went downstairs and I asked where Nadia was, and he told me that she was gone already. So yeah, and that shit really tripped me out, because I'm really still thinking she in the Airbnb. And he had told me oh, I don't know if we're leaving, I don't think we're leaving, and this was never discussed with me. So meanwhile, Nadia, I see that Nadia is on his phone. Later on, I come back downstairs and I tell her, like, so what's going on? Because I had to leave on Saturday, and y'all knew I had to do my client's makeup. If you don't know, I am a makeup artist, and yeah, I be booked up. So yeah, I let her know, like, hey, what's going on? I had to leave, I had to be back. Nadia had proposed to me that she was gonna get me a flight. Okay, mind you, there's nothing wrong with getting me a flight. I mean, because like I said, it was on her end. She knew I had something to do, so therefore it was no reason for me to get my flight, because it was proposed to me that we were leaving on Thursday. To be original, mind you, we were supposed to leave on Thursday, but they wanted to stay another day, Friday, which was cool with me, long as it was not Saturday. Long as we were leaving on Friday, so I can be back on Saturday for my clients. Everything was cool, everything was good, everything was great, Gucci. She told me that she was getting me a flight, and to let her know how much the flight was. Yeah, so I let her know how much it was. She sent me another link to this flight. It was like this cheap ass flight. Shit was like $60. I was like, I looked up the airlines. I was like, baby, I'm not getting on that. I'm grateful for anything, don't get me wrong. Baby, put me on Spirit before you put me on the flight you was finna put me on, because they had just had a crash. Literally, they had just had a crash, so I didn't want to get on it. So I don't know if her attitude came from that or what, but I did let her know my flight need to be booked so I can go ahead and get Lulu. Yeah, get the out of Houston, because I stay in Fort Worth, Texas, whatever you want to call it. I was proposing to her that my flight needed to be booked like right now before I go to bed, so I won't have nothing to worry about. My flight be booked in the morning, I'm good. I can go to sleep, rest, knowing that I'm gonna get back home, to my clients. So I guess because I was proposing at a lot, she had got an attitude, and because I kept telling her she could just book my flight. She don't need to send me no money, no nothing. She could just book my flight. Why send me the money when you could just book it for me? I could see my information. So she had got upset and said, oh, I had said after this she don't have to worry about me no more because she was just inconsiderate.
And so Maj called Nadia, and Nadia told her side of the story.
So we ended up getting to Houston. We just networking. So it's like first day we had that little 20V whatever with Ida, and then after that I had another 20V. But it's like every day we had a connection. Every day, like something to do with like the big people, basically. So
right, okay.
We was basically on like, I'm not gonna lie, like we might not leave Houston until Sunday or something. So she was like, previously before we left, she was like that she had some makeup appointments on Saturday. So we was like, all right, bet, like, yeah, like this was supposed to be an in and out trip anyway. So we was like, that's cool. So then yesterday, bro, before we ended up going to this 90 themes party, we was all in the room, me, Zay, and Miracle, and we was basically just trying to extend our rental because we had a rental, but we had to return it back in Dallas. So we all on the phone with the Arturo. We like, hey, like, can we extend the thing? Like, da da da. Mind you, if it was such a big deal that you had to be back by Saturday, you wouldn't even have tried to even put in on trying to extend the thing until Sunday, Monday when we was going back to Dallas. So she can't say we blindsided her, no nothing, because we already told you.
To put in on a rental so that
yes, we not putting no money, but she was like basically saying like, why is he not trying to extend it? Like she was helping us trying to extend the car.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So we had yeah, she knew what we were saying, bro. So then after that, we at the party thing, and just things. They was like they had another thing that we can go to da 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 on Sunday. So we was like, all right, bet, like we just gonna stay. Then she was like, I'm not gonna lie, no. If we don't leave, that's inconsiderate. Y'all knew, da da da. I'm just like, damn. Just before we got here, you was helping us trying to get a rental to stay long enough so we can be out here. But now we at the party, and it's just like, now it's da da da. So boom, mind you, we in a party. So I was like, we just gonna talk when we get back to the B&B. So we ended up going back to the B&B or whatever. We still didn't know what we wanted to do, and she know that. So then I ended up leaving. I went somewhere else. They stayed at the B&B. So then Zay ended up calling me, and he was like, Nadia, like, she want to leave. Like, she over here tripping. She going off and da-da-da. I was like, bro, for what? Like, if she want to leave, I'll just get her a flight. So we was like, bet. So Zay stayed on FaceTime with me. My bad. I looked for a flight on Skiplag. And it was like a flight at like 10 a.m. for like $64. And it was Frontier. Not no Spirit. It was Frontier. So then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get her this, send me her Cash App. I'm gonna send her the money for it. So she ended up sending me the Cash App or whatever, and then I had called Zay back. I was like, did y'all ended up like extending the rental? Did you get the flight? He was like, nah, the flight not popping up. And then Miracle was like, the flight was like $350 something, $300 something. I said, what? So I ended up sharing my screen, and the shit said $64, not $300. So I was like, bro, no. She was like, okay, then you do it. Because it's two different things on our phone, so how about you do it? I said, no. Like, I'm going to send you the money. You going to have a way back. I'm going to send you the money. But mind you, it's like 5 a.m. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep. Like, no, I'm going to send you the money. You put your own information in so you can go home. We can stay, and we both going to be good. So then she was like, I'm not gonna lie, that's weird. And then she texted me a whole paragraph just popping it. And then it's just like, bro, like, you just made a small situation. Like, you wanted to go home. I made sure you had a flight to go home. You just made it an issue that you didn't want to put your information and you wanted me to do it. Like, why? You the one that wanted to go home. Even then, me as a grown-ass woman, okay, cool. If my friends are saying that they're going to extend the Houston trip, but I know I have responsibilities, I'm not putting my responsibilities in nobody else's hands. I'm a grown-ass woman. At the end of the day, I'm going to make sure I have my shit in check before anybody else do on some shit.
And so I do want to know what y'all think when it comes onto this drama. Now, some people had some things to say as they feel like this drama was pointless and that Miracle just wanted to beef with Nadia. And so people were saying things like, Miracle just wanted an issue with Nadia, wanted to join that hate train. That's something y'all could have talked about. And Nadia young and still learning, but with her big heart, she gonna learn people be around to use her. Soon as she get into it with these girls, look what they do after small incidents. Now, someone else also said, at the end of the day, if she wanted to go home, she was supposed to handle that herself. But y'all, I do want to know what y'all think when it comes on to that down in the comment section below. Now, please also leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so that whenever I upload, you are notified.